We built our outdoor kitchen back in 2020, so here we are 4 years later, and there's a few things I wish that we had done differently. I love cooking with charcoal, but that's something that we didn't really build in the form of a grill to our outdoor kitchen. We dropped in a couple Kamado drawers, but we didn't really put a standalone charcoal grill, and I really wish we did. I'm David Gafford, and here at the BBQLAB, we review over 70 different cooking appliances per year. So I have a few thoughts on what I like and what I don't like when it comes to outdoor cooking gear. As you can see behind me, I have two Kamado drawers that we built into the outdoor kitchen, and one is empty and one is full. I originally designed it so that I could have a small and a large Kamado. So if we're just cooking for the family, we cook on a smaller one. If we're cooking for entertaining guests, then we cook on the larger one. Well, this Kamado drawer over here has been empty for many months, and I've actually been okay with that. Primarily because we test a lot of gear here on the channel, and I've really fallen in love with cooking on the Weber Kettle and the standalone charcoal grill from RCS. There's certainly a time and a place for Kamado cooking, but lately I've just been in the mood for some good old charcoal cooking. These are the grills I've been using lately when cooking with charcoal, and I want to talk about them in two different ways. First is here on the patio, and second is built into the outdoor kitchen. When it comes to the patio, it's no problem using either of these grills. They both have a cart, they both can stand alone, they don't have issues with the wind, they can roll around, they have great wheels on them, it's easy to work with the ash systems. From a cart perspective and from a patio perspective, they're both really great. The major comparison notes would be that the Weber Kettle is less expensive. The Premier Series charcoal grill is more expensive, but it's stainless steel, so it will last basically forever. When it comes to using either of them in the outdoor kitchen though, we run into some problems with the Weber Kettle. If you think about the Weber Kettle and the way that you empty the ash below, you have to have a lot of access underneath the Weber Kettle in order to work with your ash system. Also, the air intake is controlled underneath the grill as well, so you have to be able to have access down there for that. If you take the kettle off of the stand, it's just not really designed to stand on its own, so without the legs, you run into a problem with the kettle in this kind of an outdoor kitchen setup. The Premier Series charcoal grill, on the other hand, it was designed to be built into an outdoor kitchen, or you can also use it on a cart like we have it here. Now, this model didn't exist back when we built our outdoor kitchen, but I want to walk you through 7 reasons why I wish it did and why I've been cooking on this thing a lot lately. Hey, if you're interested in any of the products or the grills that we're talking about in this video, make sure you check out the links down in the description. We have special codes you can use to get a free gift or a special price with these different units, so make sure you check the description for those to save yourself some money. The first reason why I wish I built this into the outdoor kitchen is just simply the charcoal taste. I love cooking with charcoal. It's our favorite way to cook burgers, chicken, steaks, even crab legs over charcoal because it just gives it that definitive charcoal smoky flavor. I just love it. The second reason is I love having so much spacious grill real estate on a charcoal grill. This grill is 32 inches wide and it allows me to be able to cook for a crowd with charcoal. That's a challenge that I had on the different size Kamados that we used, is I couldn't cook for a large crowd, but this thing gives me almost all of the real estate I need, even when we have 3 or 4 families over here at the outdoor kitchen patio. Hey, it's time for the question of the day. If you were designing your dream outdoor kitchen, I want to know what the first grill or the first cooking appliance that you would put in your outdoor kitchen design. There's tons to choose from. There's gas grills, charcoal, pellet grills, griddles. There's all kinds of stuff. So leave a comment down below with what your priorities would be and why, and I can't wait to chat with you down in the comments. The third reason simply comes down to heat control. I have a lot of real estate to work with underneath the grates where I can move my charcoal around. I can light just a little bit of charcoal and have a very small defined sear zone area, or a very small area where I can cook just for Melissa and I for lunch. And I love that ability about this grill. Number 4 for me is how weatherproof this grill is. The first thing I've got to talk about is the fact that wind doesn't really affect it, and that's a big deal here in the Midwest. We've had winds gusting between 30 and 45 miles an hour for many, many weeks now, and it makes it really, really hard to film outside. It also makes it really hard to cook outside. When you've got winds whipping in at 30 to 45 miles an hour, all you get is this kind of buffeting in the microphone, and you also get a lot of problems controlling the fire on your grill. Well, this grill has really been immune to the wind that we've been having here, and that's been a really great surprise. It's also made with stainless steel, and so I know that this is going to stand up to the weather for years and years to come. Hey, while you're here on YouTube, head on over to the community tab on our channel to continue the conversation. We would love to hear your input and opinions. For number 5, it gets incredibly hot for searing. I use lump charcoal with this grill, and it gets so hot that I've lost some of the hair on my knuckles trying to work with some of the meats that we've cooked for testing this unit. The wheel that allows you to raise up and lower the charcoal tray makes it so you can get incredible searing on this, with your charcoal being just an inch or two below your proteins. Or you can dial it all the way down so that you have your proteins many, many inches away from the fire, and you have so much more control over how much sear and how much distance you want your food from your charcoal, and that's a lovely feature that I really like on this unit. If you're getting value in this video and you're finding this content helpful, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to get more content just like this. Number 6, I really like that this unit is big enough for 2-zone cooking. Now, if you're not familiar with 2-zone cooking, it's the idea of setting up one half of your grill with a hot fire for searing, and the other half of your grill, you're setting up for that indirect radiant heat cooking, where you're getting the heat from over on the other side, but you don't have to put your proteins directly over the coals. Now, that's really hard to do on smaller charcoal grills, but with a 32-inch cooking surface, it's very, very easy to be able to take your charcoal, put it on one side, take your food, put it on the other, and 2-zone cooking opens up so many more cooking options with a charcoal grill. That's one of the things I like about this, is that 2-zone cooking comes with you right out of the gate. Next, I love how easy this grill is to clean. There's an entire drawer under the cooking chamber that you can slide out that has all of your ash inside. You can take that drawer all the way out, dump it in the garden, put it in the trash, whatever it is that you're going to do once it's fully cool. And I like how easy it is to clean up in contrast to many of the other grills on the market. If you're interested in checking out this grill, head on over to rcsgasgrills.com and be sure to use the code BBQLAB to get yourself a free gift with purchase. If you go ahead and enter that code, it'll show you what that gift is, but I'm going to tell you, you're going to love that gift if you decide to make a purchase of this charcoal grill or anything else for your patio or outdoor kitchen while you're there. Speaking of outdoor kitchens, if you want to check out this outdoor kitchen build that we have here behind us, I'm going to go ahead and link that up here in the card and here on the end screen at the end of this video. And I'd love for that to serve as an inspiration for a potential kitchen build that you're looking to do. I'm David Gaffer from the BBQ Lab. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.